Friends, thank you for joining us on this beautiful day. There isn't a tradition of making speeches in Turkish weddings. If there had been this tradition in Turkey, all the relatives would insist to make one, and the rest would be chaos. And all these quarrels will end up with them saying, "Don't even dare to come to my funeral." Not a good way of ending a wedding, eh? Mert told me to prepare a 3-hour speech, each hour telling a decade of his life, and finalize the speech with an exotic Turkish dance. Kaçıyor Mert. I won't do that. I just wanted to say a few things, and it won't take long. First off, I wish you all to experience the joy and happiness that I'm feeling right now many, many times in your lives. This happiness is not only about having my son getting married, but also having a daughter that I wanted so, so much. Cheto, my husband, always says the best child is the ready-made one. We would like to thank Elaine and Rod for giving us such a beautiful daughter who is well raised and whose college debts are paid. Mert is very lucky to find such a kind, affectionate, and considerate person as Kaylee. My son, who also happens to be my dearest friend, also has a huge heart. From the day he was born, I sensed that Merto had a very different nature than both of us. Cheto and I are a bit distant and anxious individuals, but Mert was gifted with optimism and positivity. He wake up with a huge smile on his face from every nap he took when he was a baby. I used to say, "There's something weird about this kid. Why is he smiling?" But now I realize that we were the weird ones to fail to recognize such a pure form of happiness. He was and still is full of kindness and love. Mert has always been the strong and resilient one in the family. When he was 4, he was in the hospital with very high fever, receiving IV medications, and still he was the one consoling me, saying, "Don't be scared, Mom. I'm fine, I'm fine." Congratulations, Merto. You did a great job handling and enduring our experimental parenting for years. Merto managed our goofy improv parenting with his sense of humor, which was his strongest side. He would soften every argument at home with his mischievous jokes. Oh, however, during his teenage years, he went berserk. His delulu was ahead of his time. He neglected classes and stuck on a life of a la dolce vita. And it was our turn to endure Mert. In those years, Mert assigned all his homework to me except his science and math classes. He was a member of United Nations Club, but he made me write all his projects and resolutions. I'll be frank, I have to thank him because I learned a lot about global issues and raised a lot of awareness. From time to time, I ask myself whether we raised Mert or he raised us. I think it was both ways. Canım Mertoş'um, being your mom worth all the titles on this world. You enriched my human side. With your presence, I became more compassionate, more humane, more tolerant, and more patient, of course. Today, September 21st, also happens to be the World Gratitude Day. And we are grateful to have you. Your presence is the most precious thing in our lives. Now it's doubled by having Kaylee in the family. Tonight, I wanted to give you a present. This was a heartache for me for years, but I forgot to bring it from Toronto. Too much NyQuil. I hope this gift will resolve the last remaining problem between us. Your gift, I want to tell your gift. Your gift is a white Power Ranger, and Kaylee will give it to you when you're back home. We love you. That's it. Seni çok seviyoruz. Çeto.
Söyle dediğimi söyle.
Kaylee's Power Rangers. Zaten Kaylee on the Power Rangers.
Oh my god, that was amazing. iPad'ini unutma.
Gel Tom
Gel bir de sana söyleyeyim. Çok emek verdim.